What is JavaScript? JavaScript basically is a programming language. And it's not just any other programming language. It is a general purpose programming language. What do we mean by that? JavaScript can actually be used to build anything, and quote me, anything. From desktop applications to web applications to scripting and mobile applications as well. JavaScript can be run on every device. And the good thing about JavaScript is that because it's basically used everywhere, it means that all you need to do is to learn the language and use it for multiple purposes. So for example, I am a front-end engineer. I started as a front-end engineer and I was looking to exploring the backend and the cloud native, that's DevOps. And I was like, because I have interest in these different fields, does it make sense for me to learn a different language? And the answer is no. So basically what I did is, because I have a knowledge of JavaScript, I could use my knowledge of JavaScript to learn technologies that revolves around the backend and cloud native. So basically JavaScript is a general purpose language that could allow you to do everything, and put me everything. And I think for me, that is one of the greatest perks of learning JavaScript. And another good side to JavaScript is more or less the default language for the web. JavaScript has risen in popularity as far back as 1995 when it was created. And today, people from all races, engineers from all backgrounds, speak JavaScript. And the good thing about JavaScript as well is that it is in hot demand. So what it means is that companies will continue to hire JavaScript developers. Companies will continue to put out roles for JavaScript engineers. So learning JavaScript today would set you apart and grant you that job security or that power that you're looking for. And for me, that is one thing that I love about JavaScript, the fact that it is general purpose. And before we dive into the different parts of JavaScript, I think it makes sense for me to give you a brief of how the program came to be, how the JavaScript came to be. So how the JavaScript came to be, as far back as 1995, 1994, at the time, basically websites were built with no interactivity. So basically what it means is it was hard for people to write programs that could do some dynamic things on a website. And because that was a limitation, there became a need to build or write programs that could run on the web. And so the folks at Netscape, so basically Netscape was a company that built browsers at the time. The folks at Netscape decided to work on JavaScript as their own programming language that runs on their own browser. And that was basically how JavaScript came to be. And because JavaScript was running on the browser, it birthed the rise of different technologies, different applications, different innovations on the web. People started building games that run on the web. People started building applications that run on the web. And at the time, because it was Netscape that introduced JavaScript, they had to make it platform dependent, which means that if you're using any other browser, like let's say Internet Explorer at the time, you can't use JavaScript. At the time, it felt as if because different browsers had their own different versions of JavaScript, that it was going to encourage innovation and it was going to encourage inventions within the space. That wasn't the case. So apparently it was basically having a ton of effects on the users, on the developers. So this went on for a while until Netscape, which was like the leading browser at the time, decided to donate JavaScript to the ECMA organization. So they wanted to do that because they wanted to standardize the language. They wanted the language to be its standard, and a standard that could be universally accessible and platform independent. So basically, what started as ECMAScript initially because it was donated to ECMA became JavaScript. And since then, JavaScript has, grown to add, more features, more APIs, and JavaScript has grown to run on multiple devices as well. So you can see that JavaScript has come a long way. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learn a lot about JavaScript as a programming language and how JavaScript came to be. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.